What's up, guys? I'm Joe. As a lot of you may know, this is Eiler-Martin Stadium. This is what I did my project on. I did it on the ESU football homecoming game, which is at 6 at night. Right now the lights aren't on, unfortunately, so I'll talk about the lights, but it's a really cool spectacle when we see the lights. So we're gonna head in here. So this is the entrance right here. The football team usually walks through here, Walk of the Warrior, and they'll make their way down to Stroud Hall, where they spend pregame and halftime and then postgame at, and they'll enter the field. There's a gate over there that we'll see. This year, though, there's a lot of construction going on, so the football team walked through the gates that way, which is also the away team entrance. We'll end the tour over there. Follow me. First, I'm going to show you guys the bleachers. So the bleachers are fairly new, I believe. They were refurbished, I want to say around 2018, 2020, around that time. They are ADA approved. As you can see, when we get closer, there's a ramp, and then usually handicapped people, they'll sit up in the front rows once they get up there through the ramp. Now the stadium can fit about 6,000 people total in here. Usually, I think the bleachers and the away team bleachers fit around 3,000 people, I want to say. It's usually the average amount of people we have here for home games. The stadium is also multi-purpose, as you can see with the track field here. It's home to the football team, the men's and women's soccer team, and then men's and women's track and field. So that's the entrance right there from Stroud Hall that the football team will take. And then we'll enter the field through these gates right here. And then our home team sidelines right on this side right here. So this is the ramp I was talking about. It's ADA certified. So if you're handicapped, anybody's handicapped, take the ramp up here. And then this is the section right here. They can sit. A lot of room for people to sit here, as you can see. Usually these are filled for the home game. I'm going to show you guys the press box. So our press box is right up here too. Our home team coaches and our away team coaches are in here. Also the radio hosts and the play-by-play callers, they'll sit up here, and the announcers. And then there's also another level on top that's outside, is for the camera crews and the filmers. So this is just inside the press box. It's a little tight space over here. This room is for our coaches right here. It's not huge, but we usually fit 3 guys in here. It's not a huge room. And then this is for Bigfoot Country Radio. This is usually where all the announcers, all the guys in control of the scoreboard, all those guys they sit in here, all the stat guys. And then this side is for the away coaches. Blue Ridge TV, this is for the TV channel. Away coaches are here. Yeah. So that's the press box, and like I said, there's another floor up top. So what's pretty cool about the bleachers is we also have there's like storage under here, and then there's bathrooms under here too. So people who need to use the bathroom, go right under the stadium or right under the bleachers, and they'll have the bathroom. I'll show you guys that too. So if we go this way, there's a little storage section over here, which is where all the football equipment and stuff is. So for the games, like the yard line sticks, the yard line markers are all under here. Our football equipment for practices and all that stuff's under here too. Kind of dark in here. There's no light switch, but basically all our pads are like practice tackling dummies. So all that stuff's in here. Pylons, yard markers are all down here. And then, like I said, under here, like if it's raining and you want to stay dry, you can stay under here. It might be hard to watch the game. There's little sections you can see. But like I said, we have the women's bathrooms over here, and then on the other side is the men's bathroom. And right in between is some more storage area. Usually during the week, the trainers will have some of their stuff stored in here. I believe there's other like track and field equipment is in here too. So this is another pretty big section of storage here. And then like I said, men's bathroom is right on this side, right here. And then once we get outside again, I forgot to mention this, we have the concessions. Concession stand. It's not very big, but it's right there. Usually we're making pretty good burgers out here. A lot of people like the burgers, I've heard. So concession stands right there, and then we're going to take a look at the field. As I mentioned before, we got new lights this year. They're not on right now, but it's pretty cool. You can do, there's light shows. I'm pretty sure they're LED lights. They make this place, it looks like the middle of the afternoon. It's super bright and it's really clear. Our last lights weren't that bright. So here we are, Gregory-Douds field at Eiler-Martin Stadium. Normal size football field, as it should be. This is the home team sideline right here. I'm gonna walk down. I'll show you guys the scoreboard right now. The scoreboard is also brand new. It was installed in the summer of 2022, going into 2023 season. And it's, I believe it's like 2 times the size of our old one. And yeah, it's pretty cool. That's also not on right now. I don't know how to control that, but if I could, I'd show you guys. But basically, it's massive, and you are able to, we film the games and practices, the height. You can go up there, there's a ladder. You climb up to the top of the scoreboard, and there's a place for you to stand. You can film from there. So we usually have our guys film from up there. In the corner, you can see soccer nets. They usually put the soccer nets over there. Nowhere else to really store them. This right here is a chute for football. But right in front of the chute is the play clock. The play clock, so we have the play clock there, and then we have a play clock back down there. And then so basically, here's our scoreboard, video board. As you can see, it's really big. The screen is huge, so like during the game, like people have trouble seeing, they can look up here. You'll see a clear eye view of the game. And then we also have replays here. During games, there's cameras all around the field, so we have replays. We were actually the first D2 team in the PSAC, I believe, to use replay during games. So we brought out the challenge flags a couple times. They reviewed a couple targeting penalties. They reviewed one at the game that I attended. I mean, I attended all of them, but we did. There was a targeting penalty against Millersville, and they reviewed it, and they determined that it wasn't a penalty. So then, basically, we're getting to the end of our tour. We have another section over here, which is the away bleachers. To show you guys. there's not as much bleachers as the home team side, as you can see. Home team side is way bigger than the away side. But there's usually a good amount of away fans at our games too, which is cool. A little competitive environment. Yeah, these are our away bleachers. You can access them through the glass, or I mean through the grass section. There's a gate. The gates are usually open for the home games. So if you are handicapped, there's a way to go around, because there's no ramps on this side. So they would go around and then enter through the gates, and then they would be able to sit here and watch. Also, a lot of people who are handicapped, I've noticed they sit along the fences too, which is allowed during the games as well. But so this is the away section. Not a lot of seating, but there's enough for the away team usually. And if there isn't, you'll usually see them standing along the fence. Same thing with home fans. A lot of people stand along the fences the whole game. And basically, we have some more bathrooms over here if you don't want to walk all the way around. There's some porta potties over here. And then here's the other entrance to the field, which is where the home team entered this year because of construction over there. So home team entered here, so did the away team, but the away team would enter after. And then for halftime, home team would go to Zimbar Hall, and then the away team would go back to the locker room. So we'd go two separate ways. And that's basically a tour of Eiler-Martin Stadium. Appreciate you guys' time. Thank you.